All right, today I'm going to do a little review on the newer offering from Oregon, their SpeedCut Nano. It comes in a little kit that you can change over for your saws. Comes with a sprocket, the bar, and the chain. And I ordered mine off of from Arb Session here actually in Wisconsin. And the kit retail price is $56. I ended up getting, this is the 14-inch bar because I like running a 14-inch bar on my top panel. And it's the 0.325 low pro. It's also 0.043 for the gauge. So it's a little narrower curve. But I'm going to take this apart, and it's going to be dirty in here because I just used the saw. And I'll show you what you really need to do to take this off as well. I'm not going to take it off myself because I did a video on that prior, but I'll kind of give a little rundown of what it entails. All right. So, clutch cover comes off. It's all nice and gummed up from some white pine. Give this a crack here. All right. The big thing, or the worst part of the whole deal, is just changing the sprocket over. It's not really that hard, but take the spark plug out, and I use just some recoil rope to stop the piston from turning. And then it actually has marks on here. It literally says off. So I just took a scrunch and a hammer and tapped it until it spun the flywheel off. That's all you do, and that's the worst part that slides off. You put the new sprocket on, and then you're ready to run their kit. And I have actually I've really enjoyed this kit actually. The chain itself has little bumper links, but let me see if I can see that in the camera here. And this is, by the way, this is 100% stock yet. I haven't even touched it up or taken the depth gauges down. But I really like how it cuts, actually. I am glad that I changed. Let me move the camera back here a little bit again. I'm glad I changed over. I had the normal 3/8 low pro, and it works good, but that setup has been on my saw for the same setup since I bought this saw, which was, pretty sure this is 2017. Yep, 2017. And that bar was getting pretty wore out. It was bent. It was definitely bent in multiple spots, and yeah, I can bend it back. But I wanted to try something a little different. And I've actually really enjoyed cutting with this chain. It's smooth. It doesn't seem very grabby. I did not like when I used to run a lot of the Oregon 3/8 low pro, and with a lot of the dead ash, it just seemed very grabby. See, no matter what I did with my filing or with taking the depth gauges down, I just always wanted to, I feel like, grab and kind of choke the saw or give you the chainsaw blues, where it would grab and it was just so grabby. This seems to not grab as much, but it still seems to cut really smooth. But overall, I really like this kit. And I was glad that I could get it from ARB Session here in Wisconsin. But I run Husqvarna, and this is the T540, so I slapped it on that, and I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed using it, and I've used it long enough now to know that I'm probably just going to stick with it. I'll stick with this kit, I'll stick with this chain, just because I like it. It seems to keep the power of the saw. The saw is not working as hard, and it just seems to work better for a top panel chainsaw, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. It seems to work better. I enjoy using it more. I enjoy using this saw more with a 14-inch bar, and it just makes the overall experience with the whole saw in general just seem to be smoother and operate more efficiently and better. But I hope you took something away from it. That's just my honest opinion, is that if I was gonna just buy a new bar or had the option of getting the kit, I would, with the top panel saw like this, I would get the kit. I do have the 1/4 inch on the little Echo, and I don't know if there is a kit for the Echo yet, or if they're coming out with one. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I like the 1/4 inch, but at the same time, I mean, the teeth are just so much smaller, but I guess that's why it works. It cuts quicker because it's not dragging as much. But I think if I had to choose, especially since this saw is ported, I would probably go and get the kit for the 325 Low Pro from Oregon and change it over. But we'll see. Like I said, if they do come out with a kit for Echo, I don't know. I haven't looked that exclusively for it. Since I already have the 1/4 inch, I wasn't gonna go invest more into another different type of Low Pro. Maybe in the future, maybe if I wear that bar out and the chain, use the chains up, because like I said, those are itty bitty little teeth. Here, I'll give you a little comparison quick of just the different size of teeth. But I'll zoom you in here if I can figure this out. That's the size difference in teeth. I think this saw, let me zoom back out here. I think this little Echo, could pull it, especially with it being ported. Oh yeah. But here, like I said, the worst part is just changing the sprocket. Here, let me zoom in here. I'll show you the marks here. See? Off. And there's a little arrow. Where'd it go here? There's a real faint arrow underneath the off. So. Okay, so I'm gonna redo this a little bit since I noticed that I cut my head off basically in the other part of the video. Long story short, would I recommend it? Would I recommend the Oregon SpeedCut Nano? I would recommend it. I would recommend the kit. If you're like me who's got some worn out parts and is just looking to maybe try a little bit something different, or you just want something that you think would maybe cut smoother, I like the kit and I enjoy using it. I think that it makes the user experience while you're on the saw better, and it works well for me. And I think that it works well. Like I said, I ordered my kit from ARB Session. They're in Wisconsin. I'm from Wisconsin, and I like working with those guys. So they hooked me up, and I ordered the kit from them. So I would definitely highly recommend it. And what else was I going to say? Yeah. I hope you guys enjoy this content. Please like and subscribe. And I want to keep the videos coming. I have a lot more videos that I can do on the different types of gear that I use, my climbing setup, the ropes I use, the saws that I use, different parts on the saws. I really want to do a video on the Husqvarna, the 572 that I use. I enjoy that saw a lot, but just different things. And I also want to put in some videos on backpacking, just because my wife and I, we've done a decent amount of backpacking, and that's a recreational activity that we enjoy to do. And I have some gear and different things involved with backpacking that I have a couple thousand miles on, certain pieces of gear that I really enjoy, and I wanted to post some videos on that. But right now I'm focusing on the whole, like the gear and the equipment, and just doing more tree work, logging type videos, because I kind of do a mixture of tree work and logging currently. And so I am going to keep posting videos and keep coming up with videos just on different gear and different things that I use, in case somebody has questions, or in case things seem interesting to people, or they want to explain more, and this is just how I do it and what I do, and I'm always willing and I'm always open to opinion and critique, I guess. And so anyways, I'm going to keep growing the channel, and it takes you guys and your help to do so. And so I'm going to keep putting videos out there, and if there is something that you guys want to see a video about, leave a comment, interact with me on YouTube there, and I will do my best to try to get a video out of answering your questions. I'll also leave in the description where I got this bar and chain from. I know I say ARB Session, but I'll put it in the description so you guys see it spelled out there. I know with my Midwestern accent that maybe I enunciate things a little different, maybe. I don't know. Pretty sure you can understand me. Anyways, like I said, please like and subscribe. The kit, I like it. I recommend it. I'll put a couple little clips of videos of me chunking down a white pine spar using this, and we'll keep rolling from there. But like I said, I enjoy the kit. I recommend it. It has done very well for me. So thank you for watching. Have a good one.